Hey guys, wanted to do a video for you today on a multi-tool. If you've been watching my channel and checked out my Gerber Dime reviews, you would have known that I was looking to get one of these, and here it is. This is the Leatherman Squirt PS4. This one in particular is obviously blue. They may also make it in black and red. As size comparison, it's definitely a competitive option for the Gerber Dime. Gerber Dime's a little thicker, a little longer due to that bottle cap opener. Has a few other options in it, but I can show you a comparison afterwards of that. But this Leatherman Squirt, again the PS4, I'm very happy to have. I got this one at an amazing deal thanks to Leatherman's warranty department. Now I can tell you one thing I like about the Gerber is it comes with a lifetime warranty. And I know that Gerber honors their warranty and they will send you a new product or fix it, whatever they need to do. I've seen that firsthand, including with this one. In this case, it was Walmart that replaced my old Dime, but either way, it was still covered. Leatherman, 25 years on their multi-tools, which, honestly, that's a heck of a long time. If your multi-tool has lasted you 25 years, it's probably still kicking. I would assume that if you use the thing at all, it's failed by then if it's going to fail. Otherwise, it's pretty solid, and without abusing it, any normal use, it should just continue to work. But the Leatherman Squirt hasn't been around for 25 years, so obviously it was well within warranty. But this one, I have a friend who has an Army surplus store, and he had this on his shelf in a little bowl, just sitting there. I shouldn't say this. He had a squirt sitting there, and I was in and saw this multi-tool sitting there, and I asked him, what do you got here? And I opened it up, and it had a broken set of pliers in it and a broken file. And I asked him, I said, well, this has a 25-year warranty on it. I think I said lifetime at the time because I wasn't quite, I haven't looked it up. I said, why don't you just send it back? And he said, I really don't have the motivation to do that. Why? I'm not sure. It is a $35 tool. But he didn't. He didn't really feel like going through what he considered the hassle. So I said, I'll go ahead and do that for you. That's no problem. Let me see if we can get you another one. There's no reason you should be sitting here with a broken multi-tool. So I went ahead and did that, and he just let me keep it myself for doing the legwork. So this cost me a total of about $9 for shipping. That was a week and a half ago, guys, and I have a new, actually this is a factory refurbished Leatherman Squirt. So the old one I sent back was like gray. It was one of the older styles, not the latest. It was like a Leatherman Squirt P4, not the PS4, I believe. And I put on the package, hey guys, if you're, or there's a little notes section in the form. I said, if you're replacing rather than repairing, I wouldn't mind a blue one. And today, no packaging, just came in a wrapper essentially. Here it is. I got a little note from Leatherman saying, we replace your multi-tool with a factory remanufactured copy or replacement, and that was it. So as far as the warranty department, really good. I mean, like I said, a week and a half. I shipped it here in Canada. We ship it to Ontario, is where they do the Leatherman warranty work. I believe Gerber is the same, actually. They have a depot out of Ontario that does the work as well. And really quick. So here it is. This is my $9, $35 multi-tool. No complaints there. Made out like a bandit, really. I had planned on buying one, and I just kind of stumbled across this an old broken one, and like I said, it was still under warranty, so I just shipped it back from my buddy, and he just told me to keep the one that comes back in. He knew I did the channel, and he knew that I was looking to get one of these, so that worked out well. Just kind of show you what we've got here. So it is needle nose plier, Of course, it has a wire cutter at the base of the pliers. Nice precise tip on it. Has dual springs on it. There's just little spring-loaded bars here that hook into the edge, and it's on both sides. Nice spring tension, push it back out for you. It's nice and light. It's actually lighter than the Gerber Dime. As far as the actual weight of it, I believe it's 2 ounces. Yeah, 2 ounces. Blade length on it's 1.6 inches. It's 2 1/4 inch closed, the entire thing. Speaking of the blade, it's not a bad little blade, actually. This is, now I don't remember what the grind is called, but it's a single-sided grind on it. And you see this side has an edge, and this side does not. But it's nice and sharp. Really nice job on the blade. As far as, I might as well throw you a little comparison here now. I'll break out the blade on the Gerber Dime. Now, keeping in mind the Gerber Dime is, I got it for $21 Canadian at Walmart. And I know that I've seen this for upwards of $40. I just checked before my video and it was $36. So you're paying a little more for the Leatherman, but there's a difference in blades. Pretty darn close to the same edge. Pretty close to the same stock. Difference being this one here isn't full flat ground like this. So it's got a relief up, I don't know, 1/4 of the way down the blade, 1/3 of the way down. It's got a bit of a thicker spine to it, further up, or transitions further down the blade, sorry. It's got a finer tip on the Leatherman. Neither is bad, but the Leatherman has definitely got a better edge on it. I've used this a little bit, but not much, not enough to really dull it. So I would give that to the Leatherman on a, if I was competing between the two. I'll tell you, one of the things that really stood out for me on the Leatherman Squirt is the file. Now, let me haul it out of the Gerber here. Gerber's calling this a file. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you to see the serrations on it very well, because they're pretty darn hard to see in the first place. But this is not a file. It's not going to do anything. You're not going to file wood, metal, fingernails, anything with it. It's a screwdriver. This is a 2-dimensional Phillips screwdriver with graphics on it. Is what I'm going to call that file, because it's not a file. There's very little abrasion there. But in contrast to that, you'll notice how short that was. This thing, as far as a tiny little multi-tool, this is one awesome file. Nice and aggressive on that side. It's got a nice broken edge here as well. You could actually carve yourself out a little notch with that on the very edge of the file. And again, a nice, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you guys that, but here we go. It looks like a file, like it's functional. Yeah, it's small, but it's at least twice the size as the one of the Gerber. Much better design as far as the file goes. Now, there's a trade-off for the Gerber. Of course, the Leatherman has the blade and the file. Those are the two full-length items on it. And the Gerber has the blade and a package opener, which the Leatherman doesn't have the package opener. So this is just a little edge for cutting plastic packaging and stuff. So I've used it. It works well. Do I care that the Leatherman doesn't have it? Not really. It's got a blade on it. That'll do the job. So yeah, file, very good for a tool this size. What do we got on the other side here? Scissors. There are the scissors. And they're nice little scissors. These are not, you take a Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife's got a quite a bit of a longer scissors set on it. But this does the job. I notice the tip actually overlaps itself a little bit. Kind of it doesn't hyperextend, kind of the opposite. It compacts a little further than Zero. But if you compare those scissors with the Gerber scissors, they're almost identical. And if you look at the little lever, I almost think they're sharing a patent somewhere. They're so close. Very similar. Little difference in just kind of the way the grind is done on the blades, but comparable. Very, very close to the same thing. These the scissors on the Gerber Dime and the Leatherman Squirt. Functional. They're nice and sharp. They'll work for sure. And also we have, and I tell you, it's hard to get my fingers in these. The detents are almost hidden underneath the side scales, but they're calling this a flat screwdriver, small, and a Phillips. So really it's a two-dimensional Phillips is what it is, with a very tiny flat spot on the top. So I mean, you might do some glasses, screws on a pair of glasses or something with a very tip. Otherwise it's a two-dimensional Phillips screwdriver. So that's perfectly fine. This side we've got the medium flathead screwdriver with the bottle opener. Now, I'm going to compare bottle openers. There's really no comparison. It's pretty much like the Gerber Dime was made to be a bottle opener with a multi-tool attached to it. But I tell you, this tears bottle caps up. You got to pretty much pull them off from both sides, because once you grip it with this monster of a bottle opener, it just bends the bottle cap right in half and doesn't actually release from the bottle. You kind of turn around and flip it from the other side. So it's almost a little overkill, as much torque as you get on this little thing. This one, I'm sure it would do the job, no problem. It's pretty tiny for a bottle opener, but I'm sure it's perfectly sufficient. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll have to give that a go. And just again, guys, this is kind of an initial impressions video. As you know, I like to get out and use my stuff, and I'll get back to you. So I wanted to get out and let you guys know that I have got the Leatherman Squirt for the channel, and for my everyday carry, I'm going to rotate it in. Maybe give the Gerber Dime a little bit of a break. See how the Leatherman does for a month or so. And then I'll start rotating them in just off and on, kind of like I do my pocket knives. So far so good. I'm happy with what I see. I can tell you Leatherman's warranty department is stellar. 25 years instead of lifetime if you compare with Gerber. But honestly, I think 25 years is probably sufficient for a multi-tool. You're going to probably have gotten tired of it by the time 25 years comes up, and you'll have to buy 25 years from now, what are we going to have for multi-tools? Who knows? Technology changes. We keep moving forward. So we'll see what happens. If I still have this in 25 years, I'm sure I'll already have gotten the itch to upgrade to something different. But I'll do some testing, let you guys know how it goes. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. Give a thumbs up, a like on the videos. I'll go ahead and keep the content coming. I picked up something new today for one of my other playlists. Gonna have a new gun in the channel, so we're going to get some videos on that up in the next couple weeks, and see what we think of that. So anyway, guys, thanks again. Have a great day.